Winter's mercy, refined. The heat pressed down like a weight on my shoulders, making my t-shirt stick to my back, but I didn't care about sweat. Zoe was cracking jokes, Dean was shoving Marcus, and all I could see was the old man perched on the curb, skin pale and cracked like sun-bleached driftwood, hunched on the curb, holding an old cardboard sign trembling in his lap. My heart clenched when I imagined Zoe kicking his cup. The coins rattled, and I imagined how hollow that sound must feel. And just as predicted, Zoe's easy laughter cracked through the afternoon haze. Dean gave Marcus a hard shove, and I tensed as Zoe's sandal kicked the old man's tin cup. The coins rattled, a hollow jangle that felt like a scream in my chest. I knelt beside him. "Sir, are you okay?" His weary eyes met mine. "Not everyone walks away," he rasped. I pressed a crumpled 20 into his warm hand. "I'm Ethan," I said, voice steadying. Samuel's cracked lips curved. "Kindness isn't wasted, boy. You'll be blessed for this." An hour later, the sky roiled unnaturally. I looked up to see snow, tiny, impossible flakes, materializing in the summer heat. Marcus stammered. "Snow?" The air snapped cold. Flakes multiplied into a furious swirl, cutting visibility to nothing. Zoe, Dean, and Marcus bolted for cover. I remained rooted, breath caught in my throat. Through the veil of white, a figure emerged. Winter's blessing, pristine in a suit of purest white, eyes glinting like fractured ice. Samuel stood beside him, serene. The stranger lifted a hand. "You showed kindness when others turned away." His voice crackled like ice underfoot. Then he snarled, "Now witness the fate of cold hearts." The gale descended in a roar. Zoe's scream fractured the air as icy vines snaked up her calves, freezing muscle and bone until her laughter caught in her throat. Dean's shout was cut short when a pillar of snow and glass crushed him against the cafe window. Marcus clawed at the ripping wind, eyes bulging as frost claimed his lungs. I tried to run. My legs wouldn't move. All around, figures with callous eyes or cruel words found the same fate. A businessman who spat at a street musician, a driver who swerved to scare a street vendor, a passerby who mocked a beggar. All entombed in sculpted ice, faces frozen mid-rage. Their bodies lay like statues, grim monuments to any heart that had grown cold. Amid the carnage, a few souls huddled beneath awnings, an elderly neighbor who had once offered me lemonade, a young girl who quietly shared her sandwich with a stray dog, a barista who pressed flowers into Samuel's cardboard sign. They watched in wide-eyed awe, unharmed by the storm. Their struggling breaths misted in the air, warm relief blooming on their terrified faces. Samuel stepped forward, eyes glowing ember bright. "You are safe, Ethan," he said, voice firm as iron. "They needed to learn." Winter's blessing unfurled his cloak of swirling snow. With a final gust, the storm receded. The snow melted into a glimmering sheen of ice that reflected the ruined bodies of Zoe, Dean, Marcus, and countless others, souls judged unworthy of mercy. In the stunned silence, I knelt beside the frozen corpses of my friends, tears mixing with melting frost. Their last expressions, Zoe's wide-eyed surprise, Dean's open-mouthed shock, Marcus's pleading gaze, etched themselves into my memory. But as I rose, I saw the survivors, the kind-hearted trembling beneath dripping rooftops, eyes filled with gratitude and fear. Their safety was Samuel's gift, a testament that mercy lives where kindness blooms. Winter's blessing turned to me, voice soft as falling snow. "Kindness is a seed you planted. Let it grow." Then he vanished into the drifting flakes, and Samuel slipped away into the dusk, leaving me alone among ice and memory, carrying a warmth that outlasted even death.